Hello YouTube, this is Apex27 and I'm bringing you a channel update. But before we get to that, I want to talk about two things. One thing is in the beginning of this game, I'm kind of rusty still. I don't have that much time to practice. Even if I did have time to practice, I still wouldn't be able to practice that much because not everybody's just throwing mashups and stuff right now. It's only when they do happen that I get to practice, and there's no consistency in teammates or anything, so I'm focusing mostly on just individual play. And that's not gonna get me into the same level that I used to be that quickly. So here in the beginning of the game, I kind of screw up a little bit. You'll see I knife some dude and get stunned, and then I get wiped and the guy gets away from us and they score. And that was mostly my fault. But around like 6 minutes, I start playing some really good zone defense because we score and it puts us in a tie. And yeah, sometimes it's better to show them your war face and let them know you're there and keep them away from the artifact than it is to just rush in and kill them, like, because you're wasting their time and stuff. And I'll get into it in a different video. But anyway, so yeah, that's number one. Number two is that I have multiple jobs now, just two. I don't know, I said multiple. I have two jobs, and sometimes when I come home, I'm not super motivated to make a video because I'm just tired and I wouldn't mind just chilling out and not thinking too hard about things. So while I am still really motivated to make videos, it's taken me a little longer to get that edited video out, the one from the series that I was talking about in my last channel update. So I'm putting out this video not only to talk about something that I want to talk about, but to kind of like keep up, I guess, keep in stride with videos and not make too much time in between either of them. So yeah, there you go. So to the main topic of the video, the reason I'm here is to talk about the community and how we should react to how things are going right now, and how we should have been doing things before and why we can still do those things now. Basically, we need to make a push. We need to get a community check-in. We need to do more things. I know that there's still people that care about this community. I know that there's still people that who aren't playing the game that still would play the game if it was, if there was more hype around it, and if there was another one coming out and it was better, or if a new one came out and it was better, it would come back. And I know that there are people subscribing. Excuse me, talking a little too fast. I had some coffee. But anyway, I'm also just trying to like not sound like I'm whispering. But anywho, I know that there are still people that subscribe to me even, and they're new subscribers or they're old people coming back, I don't know. But regardless, I'm getting subscribers again in a positive direction, and that means that there are still people who care about someone who's making a 100% or like 90% Assassin's Creed channel. I only have 4 videos that aren't Assassin's Creed. They're like some Minecraft and Splinter Cell and some League of Legends, and to be honest, they're all bad content. And yeah, the only good content I have on my channel, if you can even call it good content, is Assassin's Creed stuff, and that's the 90% of the channel. So there are still people, I know there are, I'm confident in that, and that's why I'm making these videos, because I still believe. And what I believe as well is that not only can we get this community rolling again and let Ubisoft know that we're still here, and there's still time to make another game and have it be worth something. And what I think we need to do is that we need to get back into that hype train. We need to throw more tournaments, continue making videos for those who can make videos or want to do that. Get that PVR, make those videos, and don't just make those videos. Don't just make commentaries over tournaments or over random matches about whatever the hell you want. Don't just throw tournaments here and there. Throw mini tournaments and make mini videos, and those videos that you make, not only should be well made, and if you need help, just ask a friend who you think might know, or just look up tutorials. We need to make better videos, and we need to share them. We need to make sure that we go to all kinds of Assassin's Creed pages on Facebook and on Twitter and whatever. Make sure that Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed fans alike, whether they're storyline mode fans or multiplayer mode fans, make sure they know that we exist, that we're happening, that this can be a thing that they can do. Share it, like it, Subscribe to all the channels. Don't put down any of the games, by the way. That's another thing I want to talk about, is not hating on any of the games. I personally do not like AC4. I like ACB, ACR, and AC3. I have fun with all three of those games. AC4, I don't really have that much fun with. I think I'm going to give it another try, just to try and see if I can have fun with it one last time. But I'm not going to go around anymore just being like, I hate AC4. If anything, it'll be a joke, and I'll make sure people know I'm joking, but I'm not going to hate on it and with bad intentions and try to get people to be on my side about hating it. It's one of the Assassin's Creed games. It's one of the Assassin's Creed modes. If we're talking about a mode like Manhunt players hate on stuff like Artifact Assault or Assassinate or whatever. Sometimes Assassinate players hate on the other modes, you know, vice versa. Don't do that anymore. Assassin's Creed is Assassin's Creed, and if we want it to go anywhere, we need to promote every single bit of it, no matter what that is, no matter how much you hate it. Because if someone with a big esports organization, whatever, if we make a game worth, or if Ubisoft makes a game worth putting out for esports, if they like get an eye on Assassinate or Artifact Assault or Manhunt, whichever mode they like the most, and they're like, hey, we want to endorse you, or whatever the hell, how that works, I'm not sure, I'm no expert on that, but you know what I'm talking about. If one of those modes gets noticed, that means every mode gets noticed, because Assassin's Creed is Assassin's Creed. So we cannot be negative anymore, and we have to be positive and progressive, and we have to expand. We have to make sure people know. We have to get the word out. We can no longer just sit here and hope people see our videos and hope this goes somewhere. We have to make a difference. We have to push, and push hard. I've been thinking about this analogy for a bit. It's kind of like writing a book. You know, if you write a book and you get it published and everything and make it like a hardback or whatever, that book is not going to go anywhere if you just show your immediate friends and family and people in your town. And if you don't go out and make sure people know about it and get it advertised and stuff, no one's going to buy that book. No one's going to sell that book to get it bought. You know, it's going to be you and your friends who are reading that book, and then that's it. That's kind of what's going on here, you know? I mean, maybe I'm not making a very accurate reference here, but you know, you get what I'm trying to say. It took Smash Brothers, I'm making this Smash Brothers reference, it took Smash Brothers all this time since Melee came out to reach 100,000 viewers on a stream. They finally reached 100,000. They were only 50,000 a week before, so the numbers grew really fast then, but it took them this long to get to where they are now, and now so many people know about them. There's a documentary you can go watch. I mentioned that in the last channel update. It took them time, and it's going to take us time too. And I mean, that's what I'm trying to say here, is that, you know, if you're someone who is watching this video and you know, you care about Assassin's Creed and you want it to go somewhere still, or you're someone who isn't playing the game but still wants it to go somewhere, it's worth it to continue trying. I mean, I love this multiplayer more than most things. It's my favorite thing in the entire world as far as, you know, possessions go, and I don't know what I would do without it. So yeah, there you go. That's what I'm trying to say here. So I'm gonna let this video finish out now that I've finally gotten out everything I want to say, basically. And yeah, I just want to say that, as I said in the beginning of the video, we played some really good zone defense here. We ended up tying. The first two scores were in like the first 2 or 3 minutes, and then it was just straight up defense. Good zone plays. You know, if you paid attention, you would see that, and I hope someone, you know, maybe somewhere out there is like, okay, well, now I know that zone defense is actually pretty effective, and it's not as underrated for me as I thought it was. So there you go. And this has been Apex 27, and adios for now.
teammates stole the opposing team's artifact. The opposing team's artifact is back at their base. The game session was a draw.